Gaudeamus igitur, juvenes dum sumus. Gaudeamus igitur, juvenes dum sumus. Post iucundam juventutem, post molestam senectutem, nos habebit humus, nos habebit humus.
Così si keleli Africa, malu pagani su ponolwayo, Israel mitanda zoyetu, così si kelela tina, lusa polwayo, Murena bulu kase chabasa esu, ufedi se dintwa le matwenye o se buluke si chabasa esu si chabasa. South Africa, South Africa. Uit blauw van onze hemel, uit die diepte van ons zee, oor ons eeuwige gebergtes, waar die kranse antwoord gee. Sounds a call to come together, and united we shall stand. Let us live and strive for freedom in South Africa, our land.
Our honourable members of the College Council, our principal, Mrs. Kutsia, members of staff, our management, parents, spouses, guardians of graduates today, welcome to this very prestigious occasion. Good morning, goeiemorgen, molweni, and assalamu alaikum to all of you. All protocols observed. We are also celebrating a very first historic moment in Boland College, in that it is the first time ever that we are having a virtual graduation ceremony. There have been firsts of many things which we never anticipated would happen in our lifetimes. What a wonderful opportunity for our graduates to be acknowledged in this manner after all their hard work and sacrifices to get to this point. Please join us by putting your hands together to applaud them for those who supported them on their journey to this fantastic achievement. This year, as I've mentioned, has certainly been an exceptionally different year, not only for us in the college and in our country, but across the globe. I cannot imagine how challenging it must have been for you, our graduates from the class of 2019, who have just entered the world of work, or those of you who are continuing with their studies at Boland College or some other institutions, or those who have been struggling to find work or to create entrepreneurial opportunities for themselves under this very different, hard-hit economic environment. An environment that even for us with years of work experience have never ever before experienced in our lifetimes. It is our quest to find solutions for all the challenges facing us as an institution in terms of our infrastructure, staff and students during the COVID-19 pandemic lockdown period. We definitely did not always get it right the first time or the second time, nor even up until today have we solved all of the challenges. I therefore wish to leave you with 3 points to ponder on as our journey through this life. 1, We will constantly face challenges in many facets of our lives. You perhaps more than others who have graduated before you. Therefore know that you will on your journey of developing yourselves make mistakes, but we have to learn from it. Venture out and take the risk, but make it calculated ones and for the right reasons. 2, become lifelong learners, whether in a formal or informal way. But open yourselves up to learn. You have now graduated. This is at present what you have achieved. It is now up to you to further develop yourself and not see this as a ceiling for yourself. This should be one of the first of many steps on the ladder. You will be astounded by what you can achieve if you really apply yourselves. The first president of our new democracy, the late Mr. Nelson Mandela, said, and I quote, "No country can really develop unless its citizens are educated," unquote. Therefore, remain focused on what you want to achieve and continue to learn. Number 3, don't be selfish, but contribute of your time and energy to develop others in whatever way you possibly can. You have now developed some skills and competencies and are hopefully on your path to being further developed. What will your contribution be to develop our country? Are you going to share your knowledge and help empower others? Or are you going to have a selfish approach and try and keep everything to yourself? There is a saying, the more you give, the more you will receive. We want to encourage you to invest and give back to our communities, particularly during this period and times. Each one of us holds the keys to unlock the potential in others. Never underestimate how and what we can contribute. I wish to share with you some statistics. Africa is the second most populated continent in the world, with approximately 1.2 billion people. It is predicted that by 2050, 25% of the world's population will be in Africa, with about 910 million people of that population under the age of 18 years. If that does become a reality, can you imagine the challenges South Africa will face as part of the continent if we do not develop ourselves? Contribute in creating resources and the opportunities for others. Be part of facing our challenges head on. Sometimes it falls upon a generation to be great. You can be that generation. We want to ask you, please be that generation that can contribute to improve the lives of generations to come. Always be positive and optimistic. It rubs off upon others. Also surround yourselves with positive and optimistic people. We must decide whether we want to be the metaphorical builders of walls or the builders of bridges. Builders of walls look at doing things that can divide and isolate people, whilst builders of bridges want to unite and unify people. Let us move out of our comfort zones and do it. Let your attitude determine your altitude. I wish to end off by summarizing what I have said, and really it all comes down to be prepared to make mistakes, learn from it, and move on. Become a lifelong learner. 3, not being selfish. Be prepared to share and contribute to the greater good of society. Become a builder of bridges. Last but not least, we once again want to congratulate all of you on your achievements, as well as those who have assisted you and have been committed to your achievements and also sacrificed along the way. Please enjoy this historic event with us. Thank you very much.
Good day, graduates of Boland College. What a happy day for all of you. We are in the midst of a crisis called COVID, and it has brought about a range of emotions as we go through it. But for today, just for today, we are going to forget about Corona and celebrate your achievements today. My talk is going to concentrate on a quotation by Frantz Fanon, where he says, "Each generation out of obscurity must discover its mission, fulfill it or betray it." We will talk about this and we will tease it to the relevance to you as graduates of Boland. What is your mission? Now that NSFAS has oiled the wheels of your dreams, now that as a college we fulfilled what we set out to do to make sure that you pass and you get your certificates, what then is your mission? How will you fulfill it? Note that my question has got will, which denotes the future, meaning after your graduation today. The future for people that have experienced inequities and inequalities of the past cannot be the same as those born in privilege. But be careful. Your past is a reference, not a residence. Phuma kulo ndlu, akukho kutya, meaning get out of that house. There is no food, meaning the house of the past. Because the past has got a very comfortable couch. You just want to sit there and remain there. Stand up and carve your future in order to fulfill your dream. We know from the past that Boland College students never disappoint us. No? You know that. You will fulfill your mission in life and not betray it, we hope. Betrayal of your mission is out of the question because you told, jy het hard gewerk for so many years. Your family is looking up to you. In some families, you are the first graduate in the current generation or your family unit to obtain a higher education diploma. The burden on your shoulder is to break the cycle of poverty. I did, from the dusty village in the Eastern Cape, in Mthatha. The measure of a country is not its currency or its strengths against international currencies. It is the pool of people with diplomas, people with higher education, people like you who add to the human capital in South Africa. People who are able to get certificates and diplomas and be able to be gainfully employed in and participate in the economy of this country, because that is the goal of any education. It is to ensure that you participate in the economy of the country, either as an employer or as an employee. That was what we wanted to achieve here in Boland College, and we did. We are so happy to see you, all of you, so proud of your achievements. I'm looking from this corner, I can see everybody is just as happy and proud as we all are. In all that you're doing, please discover your true north. This country has lost the campus of morality, of ethics. It has lost its true north. Discover who you are, what you represent, your purpose in life, and above all, your conscience that is going to tell you whatever you're doing, if it is right, your conscience will tell you. If it is wrong, whether there is anybody looking at you, it will tell you that it is wrong. And that is called integrity. Integrity is doing something right, even if no one is looking at you. Discover your inner voice. And above all, own the space that you're going to occupy henceforth. Every chance is a chance to loot. Do not fall into that trap. Your true north will guide you out of those traps, those clips, and those holes. We want, as a council, to wish you all the best for the future and everything that you've been wishing for, that it may come true. Stay safe. Salute.
By the authority vested in me as the principal of Boland College, I hereby constitute this ceremony as the official Boland College Diploma and Certificate Award ceremony to all candidates as they presented through this virtual graduation ceremony. It is a privilege to introduce you to the winner of the Principals Award. Each campus had the opportunity to nominate one candidate. We were proud and grateful to be presented with nominations of such a high standard. Our evaluation task was not easy. The winner not only excelled with outstanding academic performance, she has also excelled as an outstanding leader. She completed a hospitality and catering N6 program with a brilliant average of 86%. As student leader, she was committed to her role as spokesperson between staff and students to ensure mutual understanding and cooperation on college-related matters. She is highly respected by both staff and students, and she represents her campus with dignity and pride. I take great pleasure in announcing the winner of the Principals Award, Ms. Annemie Monique Peterson, Paarl Campus. I hereby officially dissolve the Boland College Diploma and Certificate Award ceremony.
Discover who you are, what you represent, your purpose in life, and above all, your conscience that is going to tell you whatever you're doing, if it is right, your conscience will tell you.